Hello and welcome to this Movement is Medicine Yoga Flow. It is my hope through this flow and many more flows to come that you will maybe start to identify the root causes of the issues you're having, reconnect with yourself, with your body, try to find that unity between mind, body, spirit, and let that be your medicine before maybe reaching into that medicine cabinet. So we'll take this time on our mat to really just connect, to ground, assess your prior behaviors. Have you been sedentary? Do you need to move? Have you drank enough water? Do you have sunlight? Things like that. So we'll go ahead and get started, beginning in a child's pose. Rest the forehead down, extend the arms forward, and try to bring the knees wide. If you have a really sensitive lower back, you can always keep the knees together. But go ahead, beginning with your rounds of breath, big inhales through the nose. First one, open the mouth, exhale it out. I'm always so amazed at how good a deep breath can feel. Just flooding the body with fresh oxygen. So get connected, get settled into this child's pose with a few rounds of breath. Begin to deepen the breath. Now trying to keep the mouth closed, in and out through the nostrils. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Send it out. One more time. Good. Start to walk the fingertips a little more forward towards the top edge of the mat. Maybe lift the forehead, just move it up an inch and then bring it back down. Already you've created a little more length through the spine. And now start to rock the body left to right, just rolling over the forehead, giving a nice third eye pineal gland massage. Coming back through center, press into the fingertips, feel the palms and the elbows lift, walk the fingertips over to the right, and then lower the forehead back down. This time pressing the left side of the body out, breathing into the intercostals. Lift the forehead, walk the fingers back through center, and then over to the left, lower the forehead down. This time pressing the right side of the body, flaring it out. Lift the forehead, walk the hands back through center, lower the forehead down, bring the hands to prayer, bend the elbows, rest the thumbs to the back of the neck. Come to an intention this morning, maybe just something of gratitude, something you're grateful for. Release the hands out to the top of the mat on the next inhale. Press your way up, tabletop position. Hands walk underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips, cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, tuck the toes, look up, look back. Exhale, gaze towards the belly button. Press into the hands around the upper back. Inhale, tuck the toes, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, gaze towards the belly. Press the tops of the feet down into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Round it out. Exhale. Back to tabletop. Bring the hands a little wider off the mat, a little bit wider than mat's width distance. Drop the right shoulder, look over the left shoulder, put a little bend in the elbows. Come back through center, bend the left elbow, look over the right shoulder. Good, switch, drop right shoulder, look left. And switch. Come back through center, wrist stretch, point the fingers back towards the body, shift body weight back, tuck the toes, lean the left ear towards the left shoulder. Roll the chin through center, lean right ear towards right shoulder. Roll the chin through center, palms face up, fingers point in or back towards the body. Touch each finger to the thumb, make fists, bend and straighten the elbows. Knees come together, tops of the feet down to the mat, circle out the wrists. Sweep the arms overhead, inhale. Exhale, right arm under the left, eagle arms, lift up, lean back. Chin to chest, round in. Good, keep puffing up the upper back, drawing the elbows in tighter, chin towards chest. Rise up, sweep the arms overhead, look up. Exhale, left arm under the right arm. Eagle bind, lift up. Exhale, round it in. Rise up, arm sweep up, overhead, look towards the thumbs. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, release the head down the back, just let it fall. Bring the hands by the feet, start to lean back. Lift one knee at a time or maybe both knees, stretching out tops of the feet here. Oh, sometimes I get the best crack through my heel or my ankles and it feels so good. Lower the knees down, rise up, tuck the toes under for a toe stretch. Really important here, stretching out the fascia of the feet as we age. This is what inhibits our balance, so we want to have nice pliable feet. Sweep the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the grip, palms face up. So keep the tailbone down, try to avoid arching the back here. Tailbone down, belly in, press the palms up, lean to the right, look towards the left. Back through center, lean left, look right. Back through center, bend the elbows, rest the head in the hands. Cactus the arms, sweep them forward, pat out the tops of the feet, make a little bit of noise. Walk the hands forward, lower the forehead down, keep the hips high, press the armpits down towards the mat. Lift the forehead, bring the belly all the way down to the mat, coming onto the forearms. So you'll have your feet hips width distance, and then the forearms are down on the mat. The elbows are under the shoulders, making right angles here. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press the pubic bone down into the mat. Squeeze shoulder blades, lower the chin towards the chest. Keep squeezing the shoulder blades. Roll right ear, right shoulder. Come back through center. Roll left ear, left shoulder. Come back through center. Press into the hands. Point the thumbs forward. So just flare out the hands a little bit. Bend of the elbows is forward. Look up, look back. Bend the elbows, draw the heart towards the top of the mat. Lower the forehead all the way down. Send the arms forward. You can keep the feet and legs hips width distance apart. Doing a little back body work here. On the inhale, lift the arms, lift the legs. So keep the quadriceps engaged. Try to lift the chest off the yoga mat. Squeeze the elbows back behind the body. Reach forward and then lower all the way down. So on the inhale, lift arms, lift legs. Point the toes behind you. Squeeze the elbows, reach forward and lower. Inhale, lift, pull the arms back, reach the arms forward, lower. Inhale, lift arms, lift legs, pull back, reach forward, lower. Good. Use the strength of the glutes here to lift the legs. Pull, reach, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift, pull back, reach forward, lower. Last one, lift, hold, pull back, hold, reach forward, hold, lower down. Shimmy the hips right and left. And then walk the hands back. Keep the elbows tight beside the body. Hands are planted, elbows wrapped in. And then bring the feet a little bit wider, so all the way to the width of the mat. Hands are pretty close to the hip bones. Squeeze elbows, press into the palms, lift the heart. Start to straighten the elbows, look up, look back. Good, bend the elbows, take the heart towards the top of the mat, lower the forehead all the way down. Keep left hand under left shoulder, extend right arm out to a T, or if you need to have it in a goal post, feel free to do that. Bend left heel to glute and then step it behind you, a little shoulder stretch here. Left arm can stay in front of you, or you can start to wrap it behind the body, palm facing out. Come back through center, left hand under left shoulder, or right hand under right shoulder, extend left arm out. Bend the right heel towards the glute, step it behind you. Right hand can stay in front or wrap behind the body. Make your way back through center. Tuck the toes, press into the hands. Hips come back to the heels. Forehead down to the mat. Pass through a child's pose. And then rise up, finding a tabletop position. Send the right leg back, flex the foot, draw the heel towards the glute, make big circles with the right knee. Reverse the direction. Send the right leg back, left arm forward, thumb up to sky. Take an inhale, lengthen out the limbs. Exhale, round forehead to knee. Hold this one here. Press into the right palm, forehead to knee, heel to glute. Inhale, lengthen out. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the top of the foot. Kick up into the hand. Chest is forward, gaze up. One more inhale, kick up. Cartwheel the limbs out, hold. Lower the left hand down, swivel on the left knee, peel open the right hip, so you're facing the right side of the mat, flexing the sole of the right foot towards the back of the mat. Right arm is lifted, knee down, half moon. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the top of the foot, kick away from the body, let the head go, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Draw the heel towards the glute, press the hips forward, quad stretch. So not only draw the heel towards the glute, but you're also really kicking into the hand here. Release the right foot, back through knee down, half moon. Lower the right foot down to the mat. So press into the right foot, press into the left hand, lift the left knee up and in towards the body. You can stay with the knee bent, you can start to kick the left leg out, or if you work Vishvamitrasana, you can take right hand to the pinky toe edge of the left foot, start to kick into the hand. Nice. Lower the left knee down, rise up, gate pose. Take the right hand down the right leg, left arm reaches back. Cartwheel the limbs down, swivel on the left knee, keep the right leg lifted. Wrap the elbows in, bend of the elbows points forward. Take an inhale, exhale, tap chin to mat, squeeze elbows by rib cage. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press. Last one, tap and hold, or if you work chin stand, squeeze the elbows by the rib cage, press into the palms, tuck the left toes to press the legs up. Good. Counter the posture, right knee to forehead. Tuck the left toe, send the right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, right heel to left glute, circle the ankle, wiggle through the toes. Press into the palms, look towards the belly button. Straighten the right leg, lift the left heel off the mat, right knee to forehead, curl in. Send the right leg back. Right knee, right tricep. Get high on the left tiptoes. Try to make the connection to the outside of the arm. Or if you fly into Ekapada, bend the elbows. Rest the inner thigh on the back of the right tricep. Send the right leg back. Right knee, left elbow. Twist or fly. Send the right leg back. Right foot steps forward. Lower the left knee down. Sweep the arms up. Take an inhale. Exhale, send it back. Flex the right toes up. Sweep the arms forward. Inhale. Exhale, shift body weight back. Inhale, lift up. Hold this one here. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Then place the hands on the low back. Press hips forward. Let the head go. Shift the body weight back, runner stretch. Flex the right toes towards the sky. Fold over the right leg, draw the belly in. Because we're trying to lengthen from the low back here. So pull the belly button in to facilitate that. Shift forward, left hand plants, right arm lifts, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, revolved crescent lunge. Look up towards the right thumb. Walk the hands over to the left, wide-legged forward fold. Take opposite elbow, sway here. Put a bend in the right knee, bend in the left knee. So let the body hang heavy. Try to shift weight to the inner arches of the feet. We want to avoid dumping too much weight to the outside. We want to keep our inner thighs active as well. Release the hands down. Walk them forward, wide like a down dog. Shift the weight back towards the heels. Walk the hands under the face. Plant the right hand under the face. Open up the left arm. Look towards the left thumb. Bend the elbow. Bring it behind the body. Catch right inner thigh. Right hand to left leg. Again, stay in the inner arches. Draw the belly in. Trying to bring energy up the midline here. Release, left hand plants. Open up the right arm. Look towards the right thumb. Bend the elbow, bring it behind you. Left hand to right leg. Bring the hands back through center. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Heel toe the feet in, hips width distance apart. Walk the hands through the legs, fingers point towards the right edge of the mat. Bend the knees, look forward, take an inhale breath. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold. Try to bring the chin to the chest. Think about threading the body through the legs. Bend the knees, look forward, inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold, pull. One more time, inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold, pull. Practice the setup for Titibhasana. So heel toe the feet in a little tighter. Use the hands on the calves to try to press the shoulders to the backs of the knees. And then the hands are flat, so the fingers point towards the left edge of the mat. You're kind of framing the pointer finger and thumb around the heel. And then you just start to shimmy the feet forward. Shimmy, 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 and then start to press into the hands. Find that rounding through the upper back, extend the legs. Back to a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Walk it to the top of the mat. Plant the hands. Heel toe the right foot to the right edge. Lower the left knee down. Take a minute in this lizard lunge here. Breathe. You can stay on the palms, or if it feels better to make your way down to forearms, take it wherever you need to take it today. You can keep the knee towards the shoulder, roll to the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Plant the hands, cartwheel the right hand back, place it on the right hip, look behind you. You can stay right here with the hand on the hip, or if you like to bend the left foot towards the body, you can catch it with the right hand. You can stay on the palm, or if you like to be on the forearm. There's always lots of options in every pose, so just take which option suits you best. Always play and explore, but you know your body, you know what you need. Slowly release. Plant the hands, tuck the left toes, step the right foot back, and then lower to the forearms for a forearm plank. Squeeze the glutes, press the backs of the knees out, belly is in super tight here. Notice if the hips are pointed up, we want to be a plank, flat. Walk the feet in, dolphin. So stay on the forearms, but just start to look towards the belly button. Press into the forearms to try to get the tailbone to point a little higher towards the sky. Look towards the thumbs. Come high on the tiptoes, nose taps thumbs, bring it back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into the palms, straighten the elbows, meet me in a downward facing dog. Take an opportunity here, pedal it out, alternate right heel, left heel to the mat. Maybe bend the knees, press the chest towards the thighs, point the tailbone to the sky. Shake the head yes. Shake the head no. Shake the head yes again. Good. Elevate the heels high off the mat. Bend the knees, hover them 1 inch high. Walk the hands back to handprint. Meet me in a hovering tabletop position. Tap right knee to right wrist. Slide the knee up to the right elbow, then back down to the wrist, and then back to start. So left knee, left wrist, slide it up to the elbow, back to the wrist, back to start. Right side wrist, slide it up, slide it down, bring it back. Left, up, down, back, pause, hold here. A tiny bounce of the knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lower the knees all the way down to the mat. Send the left leg back, flex the sole of the left foot back. Belly is in, press into the palms. Bend the heel towards the glute, draw circles with the left knee. Reverse the direction. Send the left leg back, right arm forward, thumb up to the sky, pigeon toe the left foot. Inhale, get long. Exhale, round forehead to knee. Hold this one, left heel to glute, chin to chest, forehead to knee. Inhale, lengthen out. Bend the knee, reach back, catch top of the foot, kick up and away. Try to lift the gaze up, kick into the hand. One more inhale, kick up. Cartwheel the limbs out, hold. Lower the right hand down to the mat, swivel on the right knee, peel open the left hips and the left arm high, knee down, half moon. Keep lifting left leg, hip height or higher. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the top of the foot, kick away from the body, let the head go. Draw heel to glute. So heel to glute, but also kick into the hand. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Release. Lower the left foot down to the mat. Press into the left foot, lift the right knee in towards the body. You can hold here. You can kick the leg out, or if you work Vishvamitrasana, pinky toe edge, left hand takes hold of pinky toe edge of the right foot, kick into the hand. Good, wherever you're at, lower the right knee down, rise up, gate pose. Left hand goes down the left leg, right hand reaches back. Press the right side of the body out. Cartwheel the arms down. Swivel on the right knee, keep the left leg lifted. Wrap the elbows in, take an inhale. Tap chin to mat, left toes point to sky. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Last one, tap and hold. If you work chin stand, tuck right toes. Press off. Weight is in the hands. Squeeze elbows by rib cage. Good. Counter the posture. Left knee to forehead, curl in. Send the left leg back, tuck right toes. Left leg goes high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, circle out the ankle, wiggle out the toes. Send the left leg high. Elevate right heel off the mat. Left knee to forehead, curl in. Send it back. Left knee, left tricep, tap it to the outside, or if you like to fly, Ekapada. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep, hold it or fly. Send it back. Left foot steps forward, lower the right knee down. Sweep the arms up, take an inhale. Exhale, send it back. Flex the left toes to sky. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, come forward. Cactus the arms, squeeze shoulder blades. Hands to the low back, hips go forward, look up, look back. Shift the body weight back, runner's stretch. Flex the left toes towards the sky. Draw the belly in, hollow it out, fold over the left leg, left toes towards the face. Shift forward, right hand plants, right toes tuck, revolved crescent lunge, send the left arm high, look towards the thumb. Walk the hands over to the right, wide-legged forward fold. Take opposite elbow, sway again, right to left. Lower the hands down to the mat. Point the right toes out to the back right corner of the mat. Start to sit into the right knee and then flex the left toes towards the sky. Keep walking the hands over towards the right and then bending into the right knee as much as you can. You want to keep the entire right foot flat on the mat. Keeping the left toes tucked. If that means the hips stay high, that's fine. If that means you can lower down, great. Go where you need to go. But you want the right foot to stay flat so we can stay in the hips rather than the knees here. Go, walking it to the top of the mat, so same thing. Now the left toes point towards the top right corner of the mat. Hands are down, entire left foot is flat. Bend into left knee, flex right toes towards sky. Stay high, hands on the mat, or you can start to lower the hips down. Moving back to the right side, so bend into the right knee. Maybe you can breathe in a little bit deeper here. Find a little more depth. Top of the mat, left side. Good, hands come, roll through the hips, walk the hands towards the top of the mat, lower the right knee, heel to the left foot to the left edge. So you're in a lizard lunge here. Again, many options, palms, forearms, blocks. Knee can stay towards the shoulder, you can roll to the outer edge. Cartwheel the left hand back, place it on the left hip, look towards the back of the mat. Stay right here with the hand on the hip, or if you like to bend up the right foot, you can catch it. Draw it in towards the body, staying on the right palm, or you can lower to right forearm. Slowly release. Hands plant, tuck right toe, step the left foot back. Meeting in a forearm plank. Press the backs of the knees out. Walk the feet in, dolphin. Look towards the belly button. Press into the forearms. Finding our 5 dolphin dives, look towards the thumbs, nose taps thumbs, bring it back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the palms, meeting me in a downward facing dog. Ew, I think a bird pooped on my mat. I'm gonna choose to believe that's good luck. Ew. We have a new bird feeder and the birds love it. But I have bird poop now all over my car and now on my yoga mat. Might have to switch the position of the bird feeder. Press into the palms, look towards the belly button, point the tailbone to the sky. Send the right leg high. Right knee to chest. 3 knee thrusters. Lower the right knee, press up and away. Lower, press, lower, press. Dial the left heel down, kick the right leg out to the left side of the mat. Press into the feet, lift the hips, spiral the left arm open, let the head go. Left hand plants, optional scissor push-up here. Send the right leg back. Bend the knee, open the hips, stay here or flip your dog. Right foot lands, press the hips up, open up the right arm, let the head go. Right hand plants, right leg lifts. Step the right foot through, high crescent lunge, sweep the arms up. Circle out the wrists a few times, spark the fingers, press the back of the left knee out, draw the tailbone down, belly in, get really strong here. Eagle your arms, left arm under the right arm, eagle bind, lift up, lean back. Draw the bind forward, hover belly over thigh. Rise up, bend the left knee, press off, finding a eagle, Garudasana. So left leg comes up really high to wrap it around the top of the right thigh. Sit low. Squeeze the inner thighs together, lift the upper body back, and then keep sitting lower. Straighten the right leg, draw the left knee into the chest, send it back, warrior three. Arms come back beside the body, point the toes, find intensity in the posture. Send the arms forward. Bend the right knee, landing in a warrior one. Virabhadrasana A, left foot points to a 45-degree angle. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades, interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back, fist package down the left leg. Bend into the right knee, lead with the heart, take the bind over. Look towards the belly button. Try to get the palms to touch. Draw the hips towards the back of the mat. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. So now we just try to point the hips to get them in line with the left edge of the mat. Oh, that's gross. Bird poop on my mat. 3 pumping warriors, straighten the right leg, reach up. Exhale to 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend into the right knee. Activate the triceps. Flip the front palm up, reverse, reach back. Right hand comes down to the inside of the right foot. Send the left arm forward, bicep beside the ear. Keep sitting a little deeper into the right knee. Hips are lower. Send the left arm up to the sky. Look up. Bend the elbow. Bring it behind you. Palm faces out. Stay right here in a half bind. If you work full bind, right hand under the thigh, hooking left hand. Keep rolling the left shoulder back, gazing up. Stay here if you build bird of paradise. Left foot hops up to meet the right foot. Come onto the right tiptoes, press into the left foot to draw the right knee up. Once you're up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press the right knee back, extend the leg out. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Rise up, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Big transition, half moon. Bend the right knee, press off the left foot, left leg lifts. So just like a knee down half moon, lifting the left leg hip height or higher. Find one spot on the floor to focus. Maybe play right hand to heart center. Maybe bend the knee, catch top of the left foot with left hand. Meeting back half moon, revolved half moon, left hand comes down, open up the right arm. Squeeze inner thighs towards one another. Keep sending the right arm back, belly in. Right hand comes down, lower the left foot, pyramid pose, feet are about 3 feet apart. Back foot points to a 45-degree angle, right toes are forward. Inhale to lengthen, exhale, fold. So shift a little bit of weight forward to get the right hip back and then fold over the right leg. Step the left foot up to meet the right foot, hips in the chair, Utkatasana. So the big toes and the knees are touching. Sit the hips in the chair. Lift the arms, biceps beside the ears. Try to avoid arching the back too much. Draw the tailbone down. We want a neutral spine. Hands come to heart center. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, twist to the right. Get a deep twist here. Try to get as much of the tricep on the outside of the knee. Look up towards the sky. Sit the hips low. Open up the prayer. Arms go north and south. Look towards the right thumb. Hands come down to the right side of the body. You can either keep the deep twist that you have and simply bend the elbows. Hips go on the back of the arms, shoulders down, feet come up. Or if you are in a little bit of a wonky position when you squat down, you can walk the hands over towards the left hand, tuck the triceps underneath, shoulders come down, feet come up. So you create a little fulcrum for yourself, side crow. Coming back to an Utkatasana, hips in the chair. Squeeze the knees together. Put weight in the heels, find tiny little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the legs, squeeze the glutes, press hips forward, dive back. Rise up, open the arms, bend the knees, fold forward. Chest comes to the tops of the thighs, look towards the belly button. Let's do 3 half lifts. So inhale, half lift. Hands are on the mat, the shins are the upper thighs, but you're trying to get the back flat, squeeze shoulder blades together. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Press the palms into the mat, look towards the belly. Let's do 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. 1 more. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Plant the hands, step or walk the feet back, high plank. Let's do 5 push-ups here. So option to drop to the knees or keep them lifted. Take an inhale, exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upward facing dog. Press into the tops of the feet, ground down into the palms, look up, look back. Chin to chest, roll over the tops of the feet, meeting me in a downward facing dog. Breathe here. I'm gonna go grab a towel real quick. So I don't have to lay on bird poop in a minute. Look towards the belly button, breathe. Send the left leg high. Left knee to chest. 3 knee thrusters. Lower the left knee, press up and away. Lower, press, lower, press. Dial the right heel down. Kick the left leg off to the right side of the mat. Press into the feet. Lift the hips. Spiral the right arm open. Let the head go. Right hand comes down. Optional scissor push-up. Send the left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hips. Stay here or flip your dog. Press the hips up. Let the head go. Coming back, left hand plants, left leg lifts. Set the left foot forward, high crescent lunge. Press the back of the right knee out, biceps beside the ears. Finding eagle arms, right arm goes under the left. Point the thumbs towards the face, lift up, lean back. Hover the belly over the thigh, pull the bind forward. Lift up, press off the right knee. Lift it up and around the left leg, Eagle Garudasana. Sit the hips low, squeeze the inner thighs together. Draw the elbows down the body, but then roll the shoulders back and down the body. Straighten the left leg, draw the right knee into the chest. Straighten the arms in the back and the right leg back, warrior 3. Send the arms forward. Make the load a little heavier. Bend the left knee. Land the right foot at a 45-degree angle, warrior 1, Virabhadrasana A. Bend into the left knee. Press into the outer edge of the right heel. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, then interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back, bend into the left knee, lead with the heart. Take the bind over, look towards the belly button. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. Gaze over the front middle finger. Keep opening the left knee towards the pinky toe edge. Anchor into your right quadricep. 3 pumping warriors. Straighten the left leg, reach up. Exhale to 2. Inhale. Exhale. Once more. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Extended side angle. Left hand comes down to the instep of the foot. Send the right arm forward, bicep beside the ear. Send the right arm up to the sky, look towards the thumb, bend the elbow, bring it behind you, palm facing out. Squeeze shoulder blades together, gaze up. Stay here. If you work full bind, left hand under the thigh, hooking right hand. If you work bird of paradise, gaze down, right foot hops up to meet left. Come onto left tiptoes, draw the left knee up. Send it back, kick it out. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Rise up to warrior two. Flip the front palm, reverse. Finding our half moon. So press off the left foot. If you need to step the right foot in a couple times and then lift it up, perfectly fine. However you can meet me in a half moon. Flex the sole of the right foot out, kick it out. Stack right shoulder over left shoulder. Maybe play a little bit here, left hand to heart center. Maybe bend right knee, catch to the top of the foot, kick into the hand. Let's revolve it. Right hand down, keep the right leg lifted, but just square the hips off, open up the left arm. With every inhale, lift the right heel a little higher. With every exhale, kick the right leg a little bit straighter. Left hand comes down, lower the right foot, finding a pyramid pose. Left toes point forward, right foot points to 45 degrees. Shift the body weight forward into the left foot a little bit. Dial the left hip back, then fold over the left leg. If you need a bend in the left knee, perfectly fine. Keep drawing the belly button in, really letting the breath and the fold coming from the lower back, out of the hips. Bring the gaze forward, step right foot up to meet the left. Big toes, ankles, and knees all touch. Utkatasana, chair pose. Lift the biceps beside the ears, weight in the heels. Hands come to the heart, take an inhale, twist left. Use the twist to get thumbs to the sternum, gaze up, wring out the body. This is the medicine here. This is the movement, twisting, wringing it out. Open up the prayer, arms north and south, look towards the left thumb. Side crow. So you can keep this deep twist and just press bring the hands down, shoulders come down. Or if you don't have that deep of a twist to begin, then when you plant the hands, just squat down, walk the feet over towards the right hand, point the butt up towards the sky, and then just tuck the triceps underneath the legs as tight as possible. You want to make yourself at the tightest little compact package. Back to Utkatasana. Weight is in the heels, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Straighten the legs, lift up, dive back. Open the arms, bend the knees, lead forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. One more, inhale. Exhale, let it out, fold. Plant the hands, step or hop the feet back, high plank. Finding our 5 push-ups here. You can skip them, drop the knees, or keep the legs lifted. Take an inhale. Exhale, push up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Upward facing dog. Press into the palms so the shoulders are away from the ears. Ground down into the tops of the feet. Look up, look back. Chin to chest. Roll over the tops of the feet. Downward facing dog. Come high on the tiptoes, walk the feet up to meet the hands. And then finding a malasana, prayer squat. So bring the feet off to the width of the mat and draw the toes a little bit out. Elbows press the knees back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lower the chin towards the chest. Roll the left ear towards left shoulder. Come back through center, roll the right ear towards the right shoulder. Come back through center, look up, drop the head back, let it go. Nice, lift the head up. Finding our crow pose. Plant the hands, bring the legs together so the big toes are basically touching. You just want to come high on the tiptoes because we don't want the knees out to the outsides of the arms. We want in tighter. So belly is basically on top of the thighs. Try and get knees to armpits. So shift forward, grip the fingertips into the mat so the knuckles are basically lifted here. So gaze forward, knees to armpits, grip fingertips, 1 foot, maybe 2 feet. Find that spot of focus in front of you. And then meeting me back in Malasana. Press into the feet, straighten the legs, arise all the way up to stand. Heel toe the feet in, sweep the arms back, back bend. Bend the knees, fold forward. Inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step, hop, walk, or float the feet back. Chaturanga, up dog. Oh, there's a horse fly on me. Sorry, downward facing dog. Those things stink. Heels come high off the mat. Lower the knees down. Hips come back to the heels. Oh, I hate horse flies. They sting so bad. All right, let's find a camel, Ustrasana. I got to redirect here. Rise up on the knees. So hands come to the low back. So fingers point down like you're putting your hands in back pockets. And then you want to squeeze the glutes, like squeeze your butt cheeks together. And then as you press the hips forward, you start to release the head back, let it fall. So you keep the hands on the hips. If this is where you stay, that's fine. Just keep dropping the head back, pressing the hips forward. If you feel you have more depth, then you can start to reach the right hand to the right heel, maybe left hand, left heel. But if you go to reach back and you feel that you're just in limbo, you can't make the connection of hand to foot, then keep hands on the low back. This is one of those poses we don't want anything in limbo, we want some support. So head drops back, hips are forward, squeeze the glutes for 3, 2, 1, rise up. Bring the hips back towards the heels. Interlace the fingers, palms face up. Take a few breaths. I know in a camel pose, oftentimes people can feel a little lightheaded or dizzy. That's perfectly normal. So just take a moment here, close the eyes, come back to the breath. Open the eyes, bring the forehead down to the mat, and just walk the hands back behind the body, palms face up. Take a few long, slow breaths here. Slowly lift the torso up. Roll to the left hip, swing the legs around. Finding a little core work here. So knees stay bent, feet are flat, arms extend forward, chin to chest, lean halfway back, rise up, arms come up. Halfway back, reach the arms forward, core engaged, reach up. 5, 4, 3, 2, lean halfway back, find little pulses here, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the back down, hug the knees to the chest, rock side to side. Keep the knees bent, legs like Utkatasana, so flex the feet. Keep the knees at a 90-degree bend, hands come behind the head, elbows go wide. So you just crunch up, tap elbows to knees, and then as you lower the upper body back down, you keep the feet flexed, just tap the heels. So crunch up, elbows to knees, slowly lower the heels to tap. Crunch, heels tap, crunch, knees stay bent. Good, and as you lower the upper body, open the elbows really wide as you lower down. And then when you crunch in, try to add a little hip pulse, a little hip thrust at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Keep the knees bent. Extend the left leg up and then just bend the knee. Press the ankle on top of the right thigh. Extend the left arm out, right hand behind the head. We're tapping right elbow to left knee and then bring it down. Crunch up, bring it down. Keep the low back anchored into the floor. That's going to help engage your abdominal muscles, make these exercises much more effective. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're holding it up. Make the connection, elbow to knee, little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's switch it out. Right ankle on top of left thigh, right arm extended out, left hand behind the head. Elbow to knee, crunch and bring it down. Crunch up. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, crunch, pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, Supta Baddha Konasana, one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Take a few deep breaths here. As the belly inflates, feel the hands rise. And exhale, feel the hands fall. Hug the knees into the chest, rock side to side. And then plant the feet, knees are bent, press into the feet, lift the hips up. Interlace the fingers underneath you, rock the body to the left, tuck the right shoulder blade under, rock the body to the right, tuck the left shoulder blade under, rock left, tuck right, tuck left. And then try to get the palms to touch. Interlace the fingers as tight as you can. Press the fist package down into the mat, feel the hips lift, ground down through the heels. Stay right here if you have full wheel in your practice. Keep the hips lifted, just release the hands, press them above the shoulders, press into the hands, lift up. Take one more inhale, lift up. Slowly lower down. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Hug the knees to the chest. Send the legs up to the sky. Hands come underneath the hips. I don't know why, always in this, it feels so good to open and close my jaw a few times. I think I grind my teeth sometimes at night or clench my jaw. So for some reason, this restorative pose already so beneficial to have the legs over the head, but then also just stretching out the jaw. It feels so glorious to me. This is my medicine. So if you do ever have headaches through the day or something, I know oftentimes it's not accessible to lay on your back and put your legs up in the air, but if it is, then this often is a great remedy to a lot of ailments, stress, anxiety, tension. Just taking a moment here, closing the eyes, taking a few deep breaths. Things really are so simple, but we make them so complicated. We just need to eat the right foods, get sunlight, get sleep, move our body. But we make it so complicated. I am guilty as well. But come back to the roots, come back to your movement, come back to you. Take a moment, just scanning through your body. So you can stay right here if you have a plow pose in your practice. Start to pike the legs up and over. You can use the hands on the hips to start to press the hips a little bit higher over. And then you can always bend the knees and rest them towards the forehead. You can stay right here. If you have shoulder stands, start to pike the legs up. Walk the hands from the low back down towards the shoulders. So remember, it's a shoulder stand. It's not just an upper back stand. We're trying to get on that ledge that goes from left shoulder to right shoulder, right underneath the base of the neck. That's why where we are trying to get. Start to bend the knees towards the forehead. Let the knees frame the ears, and then slowly roll down the spine one vertebrae at a time. When the hips land, find a happy baby. Peace fingers take the big toes. Rock the body left to right. Hug the knees to the chest. Keep the right knee in, extend the left leg. Take the right knee over towards the left, gaze over towards the right. Slowly unwind, hug knees to chest. Keep the left knee in, extend the right leg. Guide the left knee to the right, gaze to the left. Unwind, hug the knees to the chest. Wrap the arms around the knees, chin to chest, forehead to the knees. Take a big inhale, squeeze the body in tight, fill up. Exhale, let it go, Savasana. Arms go wide, legs go wide, feet fall away. Close the eyes. Release the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Just take a moment to be an observer of the body. Just notice the rise and fall of the chest, the expansion and contraction of the belly. Try to tune into the heartbeat. Take a moment to just be, to connect back to yourself, to identify any root cause issues that you may be experiencing lately, recently. Is my hope and my prayer through a consistent practice that you will be able to identify those issues, to feel good in your body, to feel good when you wake up, to feel energized, invigorated, to feel grateful. So keep showing up, keep practicing on the mat, take care of your body, take care of your mind, your spirit, your soul, and have a blessed rest of your day. Namaste. Bye.